I'll try to keep this dream recap short as much as I can, but I was chased by some type of evil spirit. Like most of my dreams start off, we're at a house, we're at a gathering of some sort. I'm with my coworkers. We're all having a discussion about how spiritual things exist in the world. I said that witches are real. A lot of those things exist. One of the girls in that discussion that we were having was very visibly upset and irritated with me, so kept their distance and was on their phone. Then we started watching movies, doing what everybody does at a typical gathering. I turned on some gospel music. Our upstairs neighbor to the house or apartment that we were in had a controller and turned on some Genuine or other type of secular artists. This, of course, was irritating to me, but in the dream, after the music playing was done, I'm going back and forth between the kitchen and the living room, between discussions with my coworkers. And as I'm leaving from the kitchen, going back into the living room, I noticed this guy that also was participating in some of the conversations that we have. And he also mentioned that spiritual things are real. He was in the living room. As I'm going back to the living room, I noticed that he was kind of levitating in the air and kind of being shredded and ripped apart, but nothing was there. He was just held up in the air. I went back towards the back room where there was kind of like a young males youth group there. I'm telling the leader to kind of be careful, explaining what was going on out in the living room. He knew exactly what I was talking about, and as we both passed through the room where the guy was now laying on the ground, we just shook our heads and knew exactly what happened. The young male and the leader of the youth group left out of the house at that time. I came back in, and as I'm walking back in the house, then it turned into now I'm walking through an alley. I look behind me, and there was this guy kind of following me. In my spirit, I knew that it was the same evil spirit that shred apart the guy from the beginning. He now had a physical form, and now he was chasing me. So, of course, my heart sank into my stomach. I was definitely afraid. I turned back around. I'm walking faster. Then I turn back around, and I see now he's closer to me. I knew that he was going to catch up to me eventually, so I just started singing. A lot of my dreams are alike. I don't know what to do in them, so I just start singing gospel music. He did eventually catch up with me. He grabbed a hold of my shoulders as I was running, and I just kept singing and singing and singing. Now I'm no longer in the alley. Now I'm over at a family member's house. I get there, and there's this guy there that I know. We're either dating or we're friends or something of that sort. He looks down at the ground and he sees that there is a guy there. He's visibly upset. He said he can take care of him. He doesn't know exactly what happened at the other house. So I'm telling him, no, this is an evil spirit. So he calls some of his friends, or there were some guys that were around down. We're looking outside of the apartment window, and we're looking down and seeing that there are other guys there. The evil spirit gets into a fight with some of those guys. Gunshots break out, and basically the evil spirit killed everybody. So now, after everybody's dead, he broke into the house. Me and the guy that I'm dating at the time, or a friend, I don't know the significance of this guy, we're running through the house. Long story short, everywhere we go, everywhere we turn, he's there. We can't get away from him. He's following us. I felt helpless. The guy that I'm dating at the time, he calls up a friend who's very proficient in sniper or assassination. He calls him. The guy comes, shoots the evil spirit multiple times, but he would not die. Eventually, he ended up killing his friend. And then I felt relief at the time that the guy was there and that he was going to be taken care of. So I felt like I can breathe. And then when I see that he didn't die, of course, that fear just came back on me. We're running through the house, couldn't get away. And that's pretty much the end of the dream.